Every successful design project starts with a good approach. Your understanding of the objective of the project is what gives you the opportunity to do the unexpected. Tunji again from Ceasar Graphics. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my weekly design training for creatives. I have this design I received during the week from one of my group members. I'm going to be sharing what is working and what is not working in the design. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy this tutorial. So let's start. Before getting to the recreating of this project, I need to let you guys know what is not working in this composition. The goal of the project is to create something fun with paint. And here I noticed the designer did not really focus on this. Your use of the type, the elements is not really enough if you don't understand the goal of the project. The goal here is to make the viewers know that this brand is available to make your event fun through the use of paint. So I expect to see that fun and paint effect here. The color used on the background here is not really okay. Why? Because it's not really giving the project that energy look. It's not really giving it that fun look. And how we create fun in graphic design is through the way we play with our elements. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this look successful. But before I get to the how to make this look successful, I want to quickly share something with you guys. You see, whenever you're asked to work on design projects, what you need to do is to take a break, picture how the atmosphere of that event is going to look like before putting the element together. The picture of what the atmosphere of the event is going to look like should reflect in the composition. And that's one of the ways you can achieve successful design projects. I'm going to be showing you guys my process here. I'm going to be using Adobe Illustrator to achieve this project, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. So let's continue. Okay, so I'm still going to use the same frame size that the designer used. So I'm going to select file and I'm going to select new. I'm using Adobe Illustrator here. So I'm going to change my unit here to pixels. My width 720 and height is going to be 900. Then I'm going to select the create button. Good. So the next thing I'm going to do is to select my type tool here and type the title, which is SIP. So I'm going to use capital S. All right, and make this bigger. Then I'll make a copy of this with holding on Alt and drag, and I'm going to call this Hands. So I'll change the character to the same character that is the designer used, which is Andebat's demo. All right, so I'm going to position this. I'm going to go to type and say create outline because I want to change the look of the character a bit. So I'm going to select the layer, the objects, and hit unite here. All right. And the reason why I clicked on the unite button is because of the move I'm about to make here now. So I want to tweak the letter I a bit. So I'm going to double click on the letter I to go straight inside the mask of the layer, and I'm going to draw a rectangle shape with my direct selection tool. So I'm going to move this down a bit like that and select this and move this down, you know, like that. So I think I've tampered with the look of the eye. So I'm going to change it back. I'm going to make the character smooth like that. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to zoom out and let's see. Yeah, this is good. So then I'm going to double click on the white area here to go out of the mask. Okay, so I'm going to go to the type menu here and say create outline again and click on the unite button here. All right. So I'm okay with the letter I here. So I'm not going to do too much here. I think I should just move this down a bit, you know, more like that. So I'll select the two objects because it's no more character because we can't change the style anymore. So it's called object now. It's called field object. So I'm going to select the transform tool here and skew this like that. All right. And I'm going to rotate this like so. So it's time to do the fun part of this tutorial. So I'm going to hold on Control and space bar to zoom in like that. And I'm going to use the knife tool. All right. You can find the knife tool under the eraser tool here. So I'm going to use the knife tool to slice the object to give it the paint, effect that we're looking for here. So I'm going to start by, I'm going to start from this side here. Now, listen, guys, when you're using the knife tool, please, when you make any cuts, do not stop inside the fill. Why? Because when you do that, you won't be able to split the object. So when you're making your cut, please make sure you go outside of the fill in order to make the cut balance. All right. So I'm going to do that now by making this have the pane effect like that. So I'll go out like that and I'll make the same move here. So I'll draw like that. And I'm also going to make the same move here like so. Do the same move like that. So I'll hold on spacebar to move my artboard. So I'm going to do the same move here like that. And let's see, for this side here, I'm going to make the same move. All right. You can also create something like a splash by, drawing a circle here. All right. You know what? I need to zoom in because if I did not close the part, the effect that we want to achieve here is not going to work. All right. I think that is better. So I'll zoom out again. Right. So I'm done with the letter S. So I'll go to the letter I. So always make sure you're on the object before using the knife tool. Just gonna draw this here and close it. Beautiful. All right. Supposed to start from here. So one of the reasons why this is easy for me to do is because I'm using a graphics tablet. You can also use your mouse to achieve this. Just that, the use of mouse may not make it this, smooth. So I'm going to draw this like that and make this form a form of a wave. All right, like that. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to create a new layer now because it's time for us to start adding colors to uh, paint. So I'm going to create a new layer. All right. And I'm going to draw an ellipse. I'm going to draw different ellipse shapes here. So I'm going to hold on shift and just draw a perfect circle there. And I'll fill this with, let's use this color here. All right. And I'll make a copy of this. All right. And I'll go back again and pick this color, make a copy. Then I'm still going to pick this color here. Yeah, so now let's break cuts here now. So I'm going to go to object menu and hit on group. And now you see that we have our cuts on their separate layers. So I'm going to hit Ctrl Z to move them back. And I'm going to start adding colors to this now. So I'm going to come right here and pick this blue here. All right. And I'm going to pick this and do the same move and pick this color like that. And click this, pick this color. Right. So I'm also going to pick this color. I'm going to zoom out now, and this is what we have, and this is looking beautiful. So let's lock this layer for now, and I'm going to type and. So I'll click on the type tool, and I'm going to type AND. Okay, and I'll make this bigger. So we're going to use the transform tool to skew this. All right, a bit, and I'm going to move this a bit to this side. Let me just make this a bit smaller. So make it a bit smaller. And I'm going to rotate this and position this here. All right, we need to create a custom brush because really need to spice this up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lock this layer, and create a new layer by clicking on the new layer icon. So if you can't find the layer tab, you can always go to Windows here, and this is it right here. So the shortcut is F7, all right, to bring it, to make it come up on your screen. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw an ellipse shape because I want to create a custom brush, and I'm going to use the direct selection tool to move this side in and move this side in like so. Good. So I'll position this here. All right, then I'm going to go to the property tab here and click on the brush option here and select this the plus sign that we have here. So I'll make sure that my option is on the calligraphic brush, and I'm going to select the OK button, and I'll change my fixed here to pressure, and I'll change size here to 3, and I'm going to change the variation also to 3. All right, and I'm going to say OK. All right, then I'll select the brush tool, and now if I draw, I have this beautiful looking brush here. We can always use this open square bracket to increase the brush size and close square bracket to make the brush smaller. All right, so I'm going to draw, I'm going to first off change the color of my brush here to blue. All right, yeah. So I'll make my brush size smaller, and I'm going to zoom in with control space bar. You know what? Let's use the stroke instead of the fill. Let's use the stroke. I think I prefer using the stroke. Yep. So then I'm going to draw a dot here, a dot and dots, and draw like draw a stroke here like that. All right. So I'm also going to draw here and draw like that. Make a move, another move here, and close it down. Another move here, and that, and move here. Okay, good. Then I'll change this back to black. All right. So we need to now start fine tuning this. So I'm going to draw a stroke here like that. I'll make a point here. I'm going to draw something like a heart. I feel it. You can even draw another dot right there and draw something like, you know, when you're doing this, all right, guys, just play, all right? Just have fun. Okay, just have fun and see, guys. The fact that I'm doing this does not mean this is the only solution to, you know, making designs like this or project like this look better. Okay, there are so many ways you can, you know, make this look better. All right, this is just one of the options to, you know, make the design or project like this look successful. So I'm just going to draw another. I'm going to draw another shape here, another part here. There. Change this to black. Okay, now let's use the pen tool. So I'm going to rest my hand on the pen tool here and use the pen tool. And I'm going to double click on the pen tool now because I want Illustrator to always feel my pen. So I'm going to make sure that fill new pencil strokes is checked. And I'm going to select the OK button. Then I'll change this to no color and change this to black. All right. And I'm going to draw shape like that. Do the same thing here. There. Okay, so we can even. Then I'm going to do the same move here. Draw it like that. Okay, so this is what we have now. All right, so I'm going to drag and drop my brush, my paintbrush in now. So I'm going to go to the exercise file here. Okay, and I'm going to drag that. Okay, let's even put that in a new layer. So I'm going to drag that and drop here like that. And hold on, I'm going to hold on shift and make this smaller. And I'm going to rotate this. Okay, so I'm going to rotate it and move this to somewhere here. Or you know what we're going to do, guys? I'm going to take out the lock icon here and move everything to the center of my frame. So I'm supposed to select this and move everything here. Okay, good. Then I'm going to lock all the layers again and unlock the brush layer. So this should be somewhere here like that. We don't need this. Okay, you know what? Let's just still leave that for now. Okay, then okay, so we need to take out this and also take this out. So I'm going to hit the delete key. I'm going to lock this layer and move everything up a bit like that. All right, and for this here, I feel like changing this to blue. Let's just make that blue. Yeah, good, because we're beginning to have too much black and it's not really helping at all. All right, so I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so I'll lock the layers again and move this to this side here. Right, then I'm going to draw a rectangle shape with the rectangle tool here like that. Then I'm going to shift select the brush and hit Ctrl+7 to put that in mask like that. And I'm going to unlock the layer again. Then yeah, so I'm going to unlock this layer here, select the brush tool and change my brush color to blue. All right, and I'm going to make my brush bigger. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to draw my brush like that. Good. So I'm still going to make this a bit bigger and just push this out here like that. All right. Then I'll make another layer above the brush, and I'm going to draw a part. Nope. Yeah, like that. So I'm just going to fill this more. Yep, like that. Because, yeah. Then I'm going to change this to yellow. And I'm going to draw an ellipse shape, and I'll make this big with shift hold down, and I'll fill this with let's just fill this with yellow for now. All right, and take the stroke color out. Then I'll go to objects. No, sorry, effects. Excuse me. I should be on effects. Distort and transformation, and select poker and bolt here. So I'm going to move this forward like that and hit the OK button. And let's see. I'm going to make a copy of this with hold down, and I'm going to hold on shift and rotate this and move this here and make sure this is well aligned. So I shift selected the two layers and align everything like that. And I'm going to go to object and say expand appearance, and I'm going to unite the two objects. So if you can't find the Pathfinder tab on in your Illustrator application, you can always go to Windows here and activate Pathfinder here. All right, so I'm going to make this bigger, and I'll make copies of this. So I'm going to make this big. All right. And I'll put everything now in the mask. So I've selected all the objects, and I'm going to hit Control and 7. Then I'll change the opacity because the shapes are taking more attention. I'm going to be fast to placing the other information, adding the other information to the project. Is the final project. And one other thing I love about designs like this is you can always brand this on your shirt. You can print the design on your shirt. So I'm going to show you guys how you can do a Photoshop mock-up of this. Select everything here. We don't need this stuff here. So I'm going to hold on Ctrl C and go to Photoshop and hit Ctrl V. So make sure your option is set to Smart Objects, and I'm going to select the OK button. Good. So now we have the design. So I'm going to position this here. All right. Now this is beautiful. So we can always, brighten the image a bit with curve like that, and just do the S curve like that. And yeah. I'm glad you made it to the end of this tutorial. If you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button, and remember to click the post notification bell so you get notified when I post my tutorials. If there's anything you want to share with me, kindly drop it in the comment section of this video. Share this video with other creatives. Let them also learn from this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.